Well, we've seen how bad some Americans are when it comes to knowing their history. Watch.
Who did America fight in the Revolutionary War?
The French?
Why did the Pilgrims come from England?
Oh, no.
It was to explore the West.
How did the first Thanksgiving go down?
I don't even know.
And you live in Plymouth.
I know.
They got here on Cape Cod at some time, and then Thanksgiving popped out.
Who won the Civil War, the North or the South? What was George Washington's job?
George Washington was one of the presidents.
Which president?
He was the second president after Lincoln. He didn't work with horses, did he?
God bless you.
Thanks, you too.
Yes, our first president, Abraham Lincoln. Well, now there are some children's books to help ensure that the future generations of Americans won't be lost when it comes to history. Callista Gingrich's latest book is Ellis the Elephant. In the Ellis the Elephant series is entitled From Sea to Shining Sea. She joins us live now. Good morning to you, Mrs. Gingrich.
Good morning, Steve.
Why do we need to know about history? Because if there's ever a question, we can just Google it.
Well, it's more important now than ever that our children understand what makes this country so special. And obviously, we've just seen an example of that. And
I mean,
Does that horrify you?
it's really distressing. I mean, we can laugh, but truly it is distressing that these basics aren't understood.
well, we're not just making that up. I mean, according to statistics here, only 20% of fourth graders, only 17% of eighth graders, and only 12% of 12th graders actually tested at a proficient level when it comes to U.S. history. Look, your books are treasures in our home. Okay, and I think that kids at this young age are so excited to learn about history and really wrap their hearts around it. Is that the trick? Because they love Ellis, and they love seeing how history, how characters really walked, real people walked through these times. It's fantastic what you've done.
Well, thank you. I think most kids are eager and enthusiastic to learn, but we do need to give them these tools at an early age so they can begin to appreciate the greatness of this nation.
So tell me about the storyline here.
Well, and From Sea to Shining Sea, Ellis the Elephant learns about the great expedition of Lewis and Clark. And this is one of the most important expeditions in the history of our country. It was a voyage from St. Louis to the Pacific that ultimately inspired many Americans to go west.
I hate to break it to you, but I've read the history of Lewis and Clark. I don't remember an elephant.
Yeah.
Ellis was there.
More Hannibal.
Who do you blame for the fact that so Americans are in the dark? You know, is it the educators? Is it the family setup? Who do you take responsibility to?
Well, I think a lot of people dislike America, and they don't want to uphold our true history, unfortunately. They degrade our history. And unfortunately, kids today are learning revisionist and politically correct history and not the true facts.
Right.
So, you know, this is my mission, to give our children the real history at an early age.
Well, as a parent, I thank you for that.
Unfortunately, I like to have everyone smile and say this is a great segment, nonpartisan, we all benefit. But we found something about your background, Callista, that needs some explaining.
Yes.
Let's take a look at this shot. This is Ellis the Elephant, but he is taking a position on this weekend's game.
Well, he is. You know,
explain this, Callista.
Well, you know, Ellis is a nonpartisan elephant, but he does have a real fondness for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, really? Okay,
yes,
he's a cheesehead? I had no idea.
Wait, elephants like cheese, too? There was one on the Lewis and Clark expedition, and he likes cheese?
Right.
Absolutely, and he's very excited about the game this weekend.
Right. Seattle fans, we apologize. We'll scold her in the break.
From Sea to Shining Sea, we thank you for that great public work. I mean, that is just outstanding for the kids. Ours love it. You should get it out there.